Alrighty. We're training at my gym today. Don't have a lot of time to get out of here, so we're going to take care of business in here today. So we're going to train. Yesterday I did chest. The day before that we did... What day is it today? Thursday? Oh my god. I don't even know. Anyway, we're doing arms today. All I know is I did chest yesterday. I can't remember the rest of the fucking week. But so we're going to do arms today. I'm going to start with the warm up, I guess. Warm everything up, get those triceps firing, and then go from there. So there'll be no music on in the background because every time I do a video in my gym and music's playing, I fucking shut my shit down. So all right. I think I did about 20 there. I don't know if I should explain this or not, but most of the time when you're warming up a muscle group, you want to keep it simple, right? You want to keep it, you don't want to go in and do like a bigger movement right off the bat, let's say. You want to do something that's really going to isolate it. So you put a lot of volume in, you can pump a lot of blood into it and be ready to go after that. I mean, you can, I've done it the other way where I've came in and did a heavy, like warmed up with a bigger movement, like a skull crusher or a seated barbell extension or something like that. And just did working sets up. As long as you're warming up, that's fine. I just find it more, I find it just works better if you just keep it real simple for the first movement, and just fire blood into it and get going. But I mean, there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat, right? So I would always keep it simple at the start. Make sure you're really isolating, and then get into those kind of bigger movements. And that's in general for all body parts, but I definitely believe it for arms. So, all right, let's do this. Whew. And then on the last set, we'll do this. We'll do a intensifier with it, probably just a back off. I'm probably going to do an intensifier with every movement today. Yeah, and just to keep the muscle on its toes, so to speak. All right. Shit, where's my water? All right. Last set with a back off on it. Oh. We're only going to drop it about 20 pounds. Oh. Okay, so the difference here, you guys, when you're doing a drop or a back off, or whatever the case may be, you don't want to be hitting the same rep range as you did on the set before. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going into, let's just explain this. I'm going into the last set. What did I do? 12 fucking reps at 150 as a working set. So that means I was absolutely done. There wasn't another rep in me. So then I drop it 20 pounds and I keep going. Now the goal on that drop isn't to do the same amount of reps, okay? It's to do anywhere between 5 and 7 reps, basically just squeezing more out of that tricep at a lower rate to get as much out of it as possible. That's the difference, okay? We're not looking at 10 reps, 12, 15 reps. If you're doing that, it's just to juice it, finish off the muscle, and it's done. So any drop or back offset like that, very low weight. And I mean, you're just trying to squeeze another 5 to 7 reps out on that set. And that's basically what that does. We're probably going to use this machine a lot. I don't know. We'll get into some dumbbell shit too, I'm sure. But I'm going to grab some water and re-rig this thing. We're going to flip over to some bicep shit next. Okay, so the next movement I'm going to do is some alternating bicep curls. I'm probably going to do a drop set. The goal is at the end of this one, a drop set with dumbbells again, but I'm going to do them together. So I'm going to alternate to start, and then my very last working set is going to be a drop both at the same time. Now, I hate doing alternating dumbbell curls. Everybody's got shit they don't like to do, and alternating dumbbell curls for me is one of those movements. I find it's monotonous, it's boring. I'm just doing this. It takes double as long as doing this, okay? So I'm doing it because I hate fucking doing it. And the things you hate, in my opinion, there's a reason why you hate them. So do the shit you hate. The stuff you love to do all the time probably isn't working as well because you love to fucking do it, okay? Don't get me wrong, I love everything. There's nothing I don't love, but there's certain things that I'd rather not do. And this is one of them, and it's probably the only real one I don't. There's most other things that are hard and heavy I like doing. This is just fucking monotonous. And I hate doing arms or biceps because I can never get my breathing down. I've got lots of lung issues to start with. So you can sometimes hear my breathing is really fucked. It's worse in the summertime, and it's already starting to, after the last week or so, I've been noticing a big issue, and we're not even smoky season yet or anything. So when I'm curling, the biggest issue I have is breathing right so I can execute every rep, and I think that's the main reason I fucking hate this movement, is because of the breathing part of it. So, all right, we're starting with some curls, alternating to start. Alright, I got some blood in there. I could do those all fucking day, I think, so we'll stop. I'm gonna go up to 35 probably. Couple tips for biceps. Mistakes I've made. Lifting too heavy on them. This is a muscle, in my opinion, where you don't need weight. You need volume. You need feel. You need to feel it. I could grab the 50s all day long and curl 50s if I wanted to. It's absolutely stupid. And I used to do it. I used to start at 45 pounds, or 40 pounds, sorry. Fucking, fucking do that movement, a lot of shoulder engagement, that sort of thing. Now, it's half the weight pretty much for me. Extremely light, up and down, and the squeeze. I think it's the older you get, the less you give a fuck about how you look in the gym. And I mean, I realized that a long time ago. I've never cared about how many plates are on something, and because the thing is, I'm changing all the time. I'm moving and doing the intensifiers and feeling out every set and rep, and I know what I'm doing. I don't need to quadruple the weight and do four reps. And really get anything of it. Now, did I train like that? Yeah, I have trained like that. I found my body responded way better with a little bit less weight and higher volume, and then these intensifiers afterwards. And I think most people are like that, and I think it's catching on. But yeah, to crank large amounts of weight all the time, and especially for biceps, I mean, it's biceps is one you should definitely just keep light, feel the volume out, make sure everything's firing. Do I still crank some heavy weight? I always crank heavy weight. I mean, there's days where I still go down to the 6 rep range on movements, but it's like a chest or a shoulder or back movement. But I don't do it all the time. I'm always changing my shit. There isn't one specific way. It's every fucking which way. Control, time under tension, and fucking consistency. That's key. And intensity. You gotta have intensity with it. Make sure it hurts. Make sure you're in pain doing this shit. Make sure you can feel the movement. So yeah, there's a lot going on out there. So, okay, we're gonna go up again. Same movement. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, my nose is fucking ready. Whoa. Whew. All right, now we're gonna do one more with a back off and a drop. What was I gonna say? Shit, I forgot. I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna do one more movement with a back off. Now, one of the biggest questions I get is, how much rest should I take? Jesus Christ, that's the toughest answer it's the toughest question I can answer. If you notice, I go when I'm ready. And doing this for 20 years, you have a good understanding of your body and when things are ready and when they're ready to go. So a lot of people that get into this don't have that. There's no perfect time. I mean, I always say take a little longer if you're not sure, because you don't want to hop back into a set and not have any gas in the tank. So what I'm saying there is I do my first set, right? I sit and I do, I don't know what I did, fucking 12 to 17 reps, somewhere in there. And then I sit or take a 30-second break just because I think, well, 30 seconds is good. And I grab the next set and I go and I only do 6 reps. Now, is that what you want? No, you want to make sure you're getting everything out of every rep, out of every set, on every movement. So you take a little longer, because if you took that extra 30 seconds or another minute, you'll be able to get that 12 to 15, 17 rep range again, right? It's if you jump back, you're basically doing a back off set if you're just jumping back in, right? So, and you're gassed and you're only doing 6 to 8 reps. So you want to take your time, and the bigger the body part, like legs, chest, back, you'll see you'll need longer rest periods. Like there's sometimes on leg days, not as much anymore. Maybe when I'm fucking pendulum, like when I'm squatting, I'll take 3 minutes probably between. On average, I don't know, I'm just guessing. Maybe it's only 2 minutes, fuck, I don't know. But it's only until I'm ready and know I can get under that and push the amount of reps I need out of that set. That's when I know. So, a little tip, okay, for rest. Let me tell you, this zero sugar electrolyte Gatorade is the absolute shit. I put it in now for all my intra workouts. Lots of sodium in it, keeps me fucking hydrated. It's cheap as shit. I mean, you can get 2 weeks worth, every day at the gym. I think it's like $3-4 for a box of this stuff. So to me, I've done everything in my power for intra, from intra drinks to carb drinks, to EAAs was adding pink salt, or BCAAs adding pink salt, to Carbolin adding pink salt. I've done it all for intra workouts, and you can't go wrong when something's already made perfect. In my opinion, this is the best intra workout drink right now, and it's the OG, right? Fucking, who is the first guys to come out with hydration drink? So I think they know what the fuck they're doing. And I'll tell you right now, it'll be part of my shit until something else comes out better and more. How convenient. It's all just one, like a pack straw. You just throw it in your bag. I don't have to mix. I have a little jar in my bag I carry around that I always mix my intra in, and then take that to the gym and add it into my intro while I'm training. Here, it's just take it out of the box, throw it in my bag, get there, open it up, fucking pour it in. It's the shit, man. It's the shit. All right, let's do one more of these guys. Oh my God, I'm just shaking. You can start feeling my body starting to do this a little bit, and my shoulder dropping. The buys are done. I am sweating. Holy fuck. All right, now we're gonna do a drop. Palms are gonna be out the whole time, and I'm gonna do them together, okay? Oh. 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 5. Oh, fuck. Ouch. Oh. Woo. Right to failure. That's exactly how you want to do drop. Right to that rip range. And your arms are screaming at the end of it. So, okay, we'll take a break. And then we're going to move on to a tricep movement. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some of these push downs, again, tricep push downs, using this bar. I like using it. You've probably seen it in a couple of my other videos if they were done in here. I think, I don't know idea. But I think I do use this a lot often in here because most of the time the gyms I train at don't have this bar. So I want to get it in when I can. Now the difference here is I rigged this up. It's a different pulley system, okay? And it's lets you see them. These more upright pulley systems really fucking make the movement more difficult compared to the normal cable rack or, you know, crossover you know, machines. What's this called? It's not a machine, but the, you know, pulley system of sort. So it keeps you more upright, which really hammers more straight down on the movement, which is why I'm going over here today. You'll see if we were on the other one, we'd be more kind of back and down. This will keep me straight up and down, and it'll just smoke the tries a little bit more. So we'll start with here, and it's going to automatically separate. I'm surprised it's not squeak. I was going to say don't mind the squeak. Normally this thing just howls. Oh, there it is. Oh. Take that weight up a little bit more. And then we'll do one more like this, and then hopefully I don't have to take it up again. And then we'll do a sticker into a pyramid drop. Okay, so something a little different. One thing you don't hear about much anymore is people doing pyramid sets. I used to do them a lot when I was a kid. When I was younger. I don't know why I did them. There's a lot I didn't know what I was doing, right? But they work, and we'll explain how that's going to work after when we get to it. But it's another effective intensifier, and like I said, I love doing intensifiers. I think everybody should do them. It just adds a little bit more. You're getting a little bit more, well, quite a bit more time under tension on that muscle. Because you're just going, if you're just doing a straight working set to failure, which is what a working set is, you're done, right? You walk away. Just imagine pinning it down 10 or 20 pounds and getting 5 or 6 more reps. You know, you're bringing a lot more to the dance at that point, so it's worth doing. And again, I don't do this on every exercise I do all the time. It doesn't happen. It's 2 or 3 times on whatever body part I'm training on that day. It's not every 4 or 5 exercises I'm doing that day. So today I'm doing it on every exercise. And the only reason I am doing it on every exercise is because it's my arms. And sometimes those body parts need more, and you got to feed them more. So that's what I'm doing. Whew. So yeah, we're gonna stay there. We're gonna do one more set. And we're gonna probably do a pyramid down. Which means we'll do my working set and then I'll pin it down to failure. Once I fail, pin it down again to failure. So a little bit of a pyramid, or you call it a double drop set or whatever fancy fucking terms the kids are using nowadays. I just call it a pyramid. That's what I know it as. So that's what I call it as. It's not fucking Starbucks. Alright, here we go. Oh, fuck. What's the quickest way in? Alright, here we go. Oh boy. This one's burning. Oh, I like it. Oh, fuck. Oh god, one more. One more. One more. Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. Helps me keep my mind off the pain. Baby. Oh. 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 Come on. Fuck you. Oh. Oh. That's good pain. Yeah, I yell at myself too. Okay, I don't just yell at other people, I yell at myself. And I do that in the gym too. In public gyms. I yell at myself. It's awesome. I'm like, come on, motherfucker. Come on. So. Okay, let's come up with something else to do. What should we do last? It's going to be a bicep movement. I'm sure it'll be interesting. Okay. So what we're going to do is finish with some curls. We use a barbell. Mind blowing. I don't use barbells much when it comes to arms. Don't know why. I just feel a little better with dumbbells. Again, personal preference, but I'm doing something I hate, so fuck it. Okay, so that's 75 pounds. I think we did 13 reps on it. You know, could I pick up 110s and throw them around? Yeah, of course. Do I? No, because I don't feel it, okay? I'm trying to get in everybody's head, feel is more important than the number on the weight. I know it's hard. I did it too. I used to throw, once in a blue moon too, I'll still pick up the 110s and do 6-7 reps with it, but it's for a purpose, right? It's not that I would train like that all the time. 80-90% of the time, this is the way I train. 20-10% of the time, yeah, there's gonna be some head. And the only reason I do it is just to keep shocking things, shocking. Would not train with 110s or on the high side with low volume all the time. I just wouldn't. I mean, growing up, we were told the heavier the weight, the bigger the muscle, right? It's not the case, you guys. It definitely is not the case. In 20 years of doing this, and everything else I've seen in my life, it's time under tension. As much stress on the muscle as possible for the longest period of time, with as much consistency and intensity as possible. That's the best way to sum it up, okay? Yeah, it looks great throwing around big weight. Yeah, you look like a stud. And don't get me wrong, it does have some advantages, but not all the time. Not all the time. Will you become thicker? Yes, definitely. I am thick. I am wide. That's from heavy weight. But my muscles really grew and bubbled and expanded that way from more volume. Okay? So they both play a role. And it's important to do them both, but one a lot more than the other. And I mean, the heavier weight should be on the lesser side of the scale for that. Shall we do another set? Now, how long does that rest? A minute, maybe? Ready to go? Oh, fuck. You know, I don't know how many I did there. For some reason, I put the weight down. My brain said 20. Then I questioned that. And I know I didn't do anywhere near 20. So, whatever. Whatever, right? Whew. I had lots of good questions yesterday on my Rhinos question Q&A. There was a lot on my, that's my Instagram page, on my Rhinos Fitness page. Every week I'm going to try to keep doing it. I stopped for a little while. I actually get quite a few comments. People are pretty good at asking me questions. But it can be, I don't care, man. I don't care if they're stupid or fuck. I'll just give you a stupid answer. Or serious. And I get both. And it's fun. And there's some, I mean, I think you could take 30% of it and, you know, maybe learn something from it for the most part. I don't know. But it does keep things interesting, and I plan on keep doing it every week on there. Still gonna try to keep up with the YouTube videos, training videos, and whatever else videos I fucking come up with. 1 or 2 a week for sure, on YouTube and wherever else I plant them, either on my Facebook page or my Instagram page. But keep producing them. It's a little more difficult now that I'm not around on weekends, so I gotta do them throughout the week, which is fine. Just normally I like doing them on weekends because, hey, it's a weekend. I have more time to edit, and not like I fucking, okay, let's get something straight. I don't edit my videos. They get put together and I put them out. I don't watch them even before I put them out. I don't really go back and watch them. Once in a blue moon I might, but I just put it together and throw it out there. So if, you know, there's nothing fancy about it, and you're right, there's nothing fucking fancy about it, because I don't care. I don't care. All right, last one. Okay. We're going to call this a rest pause. I'm going to rest for 8 seconds, jump back on, fire it out. Same way. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. I'm sweating. I need a spot. Oh, fuck. That's it. I could have used somebody on that last one. So pop it up. Just to keep the momentum going. Oh, I'm dizzy. That's a rest pause, okay? Now, a rest pause is like I just did. Max on the last set. Max reps. Set it down for 8 to 10 seconds. Pop it up, same way, keep going. Normally you get 4 or 5 in. I don't know how many got, I got 4. It's hard to breathe with this shit, man. It's like, fuck, I don't know why I struggle. Okay, that's arm day with different types of intensifiers to choose from. We did back off drop sets, pyramid set, and the rest pause set. So put that in your arsenal of tools, and I mean, I don't know what to tell you after that. Just put it in.